Tears of the Kingdom changed the amount of damage that weapons deal to account for the fuse system, but even with those changes, fuse allows you to reach some insane damage numbers. So let's take a look at some of the interesting changes that Nintendo made to enemy health numbers between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to potentially account for the higher damage. For the most part, the lowest tier of enemy has had their health increased, like the Red Bokoblin going from 13 health in Wild to 25 health in Kingdom, while the higher tiers all stay the same. I guess they found the early game of Breath of the Wild to be a bit too easy. But there's some more specific changes made as well, like how in both games, the medium and large choo-choos of any variety have 20 and 48 health respectively. But in Breath of the Wild, regular small choo-choos had 3 health while elemental small choo-choos had 12. They changed this in Tears of the Kingdom and gave every variety of small choo-choo 10 health. And then they didn't bother changing the health for mini-bosses like Lynels and Hinoxes, but all of the varieties of Talus received some significant health buffs. The Stone, Frost, and Igneo Taluses received about a 25% increase to their health, while the Rare Talus received a 20% increase and the Luminous Talus only received a 3% increase. My theory is that they wanted to give them more health in Tears of the Kingdom to account for the player having an extra method of approach with Ascend. Either that, or they didn't like how much players would grind Taluses for money in Breath of the Wild and wanted to nerf it a little bit. And finally, we have the strangest outlier with Lizalfos. As with the other standard mobs, the Red Lizalfos had a health increase while the other tiers didn't. But interestingly, in Breath of the Wild, the Ice and Electric Lizalfos had 288 health, while Fire only had 160. Then in Tears of the Kingdom, they left the Electric Lizalfos at 288 health, but dropped the Ice Lizalfos down to join the Fire Lizalfos at 160 health. My theory for this one is that they were just correcting a mistake, and the Ice and Fire Lizalfos were both supposed to have 160 health from the start. But what do you guys think? Are there any patterns you've noticed here that I missed?